Hey guys, I'm Logan from Season 2, Episode 22 of Castle. Here we go. That's alarming.
Check his pulse. What broke?
Stupid glass.
Remind me to get smarter glasses. Somehow I feel that the glass is not quite the problem.
AP tests are next week, so I really need to study all weekend. But I really want to go to the Hamptons.
The eternal struggle between work and play.
Yeah.
The trick is, when you grow up, find work that feels like play.
Speaking of work,
Facts.
what are you doing up and dressed so early?
Oh, no reason. Just thought I'd get an early start to my day. He's like, that's fine.
Alright, so, I'll see you morning.
Yeah, good. Okay.
Okay.
What's Demon doing in our break room? Is there something wrong with the coffee downstairs?
Well, you're the one who bought us the cappuccino machine, Castle.
Yes, but I bought it for homicide, not the entire precinct.
Oh.
What's tomorrow night?
What? Oh, Tom was wondering if I wanted to get together tomorrow night. Why, is that a problem?
Why would I have a problem with that?
Excuse me. Beckett. Okay, be right there.
The murder is at Q3.
You're dropping the ball, Castle.
I can't even get a reservation here. I've been dying to eat here.
Well, evidently you're not the only one. Where are we?
In the kitchen. Victim's name is Balthazar Wolf. He's the head chef here.
It's too soon for a joke like that.
When does Kitchen Wars Season 6?
I know.
That's the effect of LN2, commonly known as liquid nitrogen, a cryogenic refrigerant. It instantly freezes anything it comes in touch with, including Mr. Wolf, made him fragile as glass.
This is
That's actually
and
insane.
Figuratively cool. Wolf was a follower of molecular gastronomy. It's using the science to manipulate the... And you don't care.
It's usually pretty safe unless someone dumps it on you. I'll see what I can do once I get to the morgue, but we're going to have to let him thaw a bit before we can move him.
Looks like there was a struggle.
Robbery?
It's wild.
Signed it 4th century, nothing's missing. According to Mr. Ridenour and Mr. Costa here, our victim stayed at the restaurant long after everyone else had left.
And what time was that?
It was around 11. One of our clients had special ordered a cake, and Wolf stayed behind to finish it up.
Aren't you the pastry chef?
Yeah, but I don't do crazy stuff like Wolf does.
That's insane!
I made the cushion, and he sculpted the crown, the heart, and the jewels.
Madison? Bex?
What are you doing here?
I'm a homicide detective.
Shut the front door.
I know. I know, right?
How do you two know each other?
High school, 9th grade French. I can't believe the biggest scofflad's guy became a cop.
Yeah. Contact information for all the restaurant staff.
I was a guest judge, that's how we met. Seriously? You never heard of Kitchen Wars?
No, I don't really get a lot of time to watch TV.
This from the girl who'd spend hours watching Saved by the Bell reruns.
Really? What else did she spend hours doing?
Kessel, real crime scene, not mystery writer research time, okay? Did you notice anything unusual about Wolf lately? Anything at all?
There was one thing. Wolf usually worked nonstop.
Bro's name is
You can
Wolf.
tear him away from the
That's
kitchen.
wild.
But for the last couple of weeks, he'd disappear around 3 and come back just in time to prep at 5.
Did you say where he was going?
So almost 2 hours?
It's personal.
Hey guys, found something.
High school friend, huh? I bet she knows where all your bodies are buried.
You can dig all you want, Castle. My secrets are safe with her.
How can you be sure?
Because whatever she knows about me, I know worse about her.
Oh.
We used to hang out. Big group of us. Had a good time.
And what's a good time?
Well, if you don't know by now, I'm sure it's too late to show you one.
Oh my
Here's Wolf's
god.
emergency contact, David Nicolaitis.
When my dad passed away a few months back, he left his restaurant to Wolf and me. It was nothing fancy like Q3, it was just a little diner on Queens, but about 2 weeks ago he came to me asking if I would buy him out. I tried to talk him out of it, I even told him that I would loan him the money, but he refused. In the end I gave in and bought out his share.
For how much?
$40,000.
Didn't you just win a lot of money on Kitchen Wars?
Well, he put it all into the new restaurant.
Becky.
Hey, how'd it go with the late night suit maker? You guys find him?
Oh, we found him all right.
in line at the airport with $5,000 cash in a suitcase and a one-way ticket to Ecuador.
Excuse me?
Says I'm
What?
guilty like an attempt to flee the country.
Bro looks guilty.
Murder? Who do you think I killed? Your boss in the big white hat. Wolf? Wolf's dead? How?
Mr. Verdugo, sit down.
I did not kill anyone.
We know you came to see him last night.
Yes. I came back to the restaurant last night. My sister, she's in Ecuador. She's very sick. She needs surgery. I came to ask Chef if I can go home.
$5,000 is a lot of money. Where did you get it from?
Chef Wolf gave it to me for my sister's operation. Told me he was crazy, but he insisted. He said, go take care of your sister. Look, 5 years. I've worked with Wolf.
I don't think this guy did anything.
I didn't kill him. Look, I promised to pay him back.
He had that much money in a backpack.
Yeah, he had more, a lot more.
What?
Look, I told him he shouldn't carry so much cash. He could get killed.
So the kitchen staff confirms that Wolf did have a backpack with him yesterday, and the only reason that they noticed it is because he didn't usually carry one.
So Domingo was telling the truth.
Okay.
Well, just because the backpack exists doesn't mean that the rest of his story is credible.
Nobody's telling the truth about the money. Those financials came in. There's nothing out of the ordinary over the last 6 months, but then, bam, 2 weeks ago, withdraws all his savings from his checking account.
That's
$15,000.
2 weeks ago.
15,000.
That's about the time that Wolf asked his foster brother David to buy a share.
Looks kind of sketchy to me.
That's Sandra. She and her husband are in every Saturday.
Husband?
Yeah. Domingo hinted at a romantic relationship.
Which has to violate several health codes.
And I have this charity event tomorrow night at Rocco Despiritos. If I don't show up, people will think Wolf's death means the death of Q3. Hey, maybe you should come with me. I could use some moral support and maybe we can catch up full times.
You know, I would love to. It's just, I have something.
Something?
Something.
You know, I'm available for moral support, and I've been dying to try out Rocco's new place.
A charming raconteur. That's just what the doctor ordered. Thank you, Rick.
Unless that's a problem.
No, not a problem.
Learn all the tea.
Oh, here it is. Sandra Myers.
When I saw Wolf on Kitchen Wars, how passionate he was with his ingredients, I fell in lust. My husband and I were the first through the doors when Q3 opened. And when Wolf came by to check on our meal, I slipped him my number.
Did you always have sex in the restaurant?
Well, Wolf did his best work in the kitchen.
And your husband never suspected?
When he's not working nights at the ER, he's conked out on sleeping pills. I could shoot porn in my living room, he'd have no idea.
Why are you so
You can
proud
tell my
of that?
husband.
You're the primary suspect in a murder investigation.
2 weeks ago, Wolf called me out of the blue to tell me we were through. I tried
It's that
calling
t-
him,
it's
but he
that
wouldn't
same
call me back,
time-
So I went to the restaurant last night to find out why.
And?
He said he was done screwing around, but I didn't kill him.
Mrs. Myers, you cheat on your husband on a regular basis. Why should we believe you?
Ask the doorman at my building. I was back before 1:30. When I left the restaurant at 1:15, Wolf was alive.
Yo,
The murder board.
Mrs. Myers' story in the hospital has Dr. Myers' logs working the graveyard shift.
As I found enough unaffected tissue to narrow time of death to between 2 and 4 a.m.
Okay.
That knocks out both Domingo and Mrs. Myers.
Yes, it does.
Once
So
we
that
got
means
him under
there's
the heat lamp,
somebody
some
else.
bruising began to present. First, there were significant contusions along his back and legs.
Wow, this looks like a pretty bad beating. Did this happen the night of the murder?
These bruises are at least 2 weeks old.
Bruising on the body.
2 weeks, man.
In cash. Sold his shares in the diner to his foster brother.
All within the same 2-week time span.
Now, the guys in the lab were able to Humpty Dumpty together a usable print. Didn't match any of the restaurant employees, but when they ran it through APHIS, they got a hit.
Jennifer Wong.
No.
No.
You knew I was using the meal, so you ran straight to the butcher and bought everything he had.
You think I care about sabotaging you? I can cook you off the show with one hand tied behind my back.
I swear to God, if Wolf is, I'm gonna kill that son of a bitch.
This got interesting.
You think I killed him? That rivalry between Wolf and me? It was just an act.
An act?
I thought that Kitchen Wars was a reality show.
Emphasis on show. And win or lose, you want people to remember your name when it's over. That's how you build your brand.
And who doesn't remember a great villain?
Exactly. Hey, we made for great TV. Why do you think they kept us on until the final two?
But then he won.
Personally, I was shocked that your oven roasted pork belly glaze didn't take top prize. That was just...
And look, we both won. Yes, Wolf got his own restaurant. But I secured financing for a catering company, and I'm doing great.
Well, then if you didn't kill him, maybe you can explain why we found your prints at the scene. They were all over the appliance used to bludgeon Mr. Wolf to death.
Are you talking about the rotary evaporator? My prints are on it because it's mine. I loaned it to him the day before yesterday. He said he needed it to make something really special. He seemed in a rush, like he had a lot of things
What?
to do.
Okay,
and all of a sudden-
could this be
I gave him
someone
the
who,
evaporator, and then he said he had a meeting in Midtown.
like with that cake?
And where was that?
Who
The
who
northeast corner
ordered
of
the cake?
47th and Lex. One of those big office buildings.
That's it. Every day for the last 2 weeks. Why would he go all the way to the Upper East Side just to sit there alone?
Maybe he had a rendezvous with Destiny and stood him up. Which reminds me, what color shirt do you think Madison would like on me?
Oh.
Going out with Beckett's old friend?
Maybe by this weekend, I'll figure out a way to take this tank of liquid nitrogen and build it into a weather machine. I'll make it rain. Your friends will have to cancel their trip. You won't have to choose, and then we can take over the world.
Not helpful.
Great plan. Right
evil.
Shouldn't you be getting ready for your date?
Shouldn't you be back home with Chet? Oh, you're right. Hey! A first time.
Maddie? Oh, hey. You look amazing.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I love
Hey,
red.
I wanted to drop this off. It's my way of saying thank you for everything you guys are doing.
Walking through a red forest.
You know, it's what we do, but we are always very grateful for cookies.
If you guys are at all...
Castle? No.
Are you sure? Because I really wouldn't want Brent Edwards to happen all over again.
Trust me, it's not.
Okay, great.
So have fun tonight.
Thanks. You too.
Hey.
Hey! So you ready?
No. The lieutenant just brought down the hammer.
Rocco, this is Richard Castle.
I ought to punch you in the face, Castle. For killing Derek Storm like that. He was my favorite character.
I was so
okay.
confused.
He wakes fun too.
Based on my friend, Kate Beckett. I should introduce you. You guys might hit it off.
I'd like that. If she's half as interesting in person as she is on the page, I think I like her already. So you guys have fun. Enjoy your dinner.
Thanks.
Who is she saying now?
Oh, just some guy. I don't see it going anywhere.
Oh no.
This food's amazing. Where did you get it from?
Hung's Genesee.
Oh, get out. Holmes doesn't deliver.
Well, he delivers to me. Mr. Hung had this medal, a 15th century Chinese medal, Ming Dynasty. It was passed down through the generations, right? Well, last year it was stolen, along with some cash and some kitchen appliances and whatnot. The only thing that mattered to Mr. Hung was the medal. So I
This
got
is
it
only
back for him.
temporary, everybody.
And
It's
because I
fine.
delivered, now so does he.
Come on in. What'd you find?
Well, we checked the sign-in log at that building where Jennifer Wong dropped off Wolf. Turns out he was seeing a guy named Simon Haim, Esquire.
He was delivering a backpack full of cash to a lawyer?
Well, according to Mr. Haim, Wolf had the backpack in his possession, but he never opened it and he never mentioned the cash.
But he did mention your high school friend, Madison. Apparently, Wolf wanted out of his contract. He wanted to leave the restaurant, and he wanted his investment back.
But the restaurant just opened. Why would he want to leave?
Creative differences. But Miss Keller refused to release him. Wolf was planning to sue.
Shut
She built the restaurant on his reputation. If he left, she would have lost everything. So what happens to Q3 now that Wolf is dead?
She had business insurance on him. So with the payout, Madison gets the restaurant. Free and clear.
Wolf's death protects her from potentially losing $2 million.
No
real estate.
way.
Sounds like motive to me.
Oh, I liked her. Shit.
This caviar parfait is delicious.
Trade you.
some of my black truffle risotto with crispy shrimp.
Oh, well. How could I resist?
Oh my god. I can't believe that.
That is one.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Fine.
Perfect.
I can't believe
What are you
that.
doing here?
I need to ask Madison a few questions. What part of her being a suspect in a murder investigation do you not get?
The waiter was about to come out with the duck confit en croûte, Rocco de Spiritus pumpkin gnocchi, not to mention the langoustine, the lavender creme brulee that was coming up, and you've been getting started on the wine pairings.
I won't.
I'm just saying, you could have been more civilized and allowed us to finish our meal.
You can watch from the observation room.
And now you're benching me?
You were just giggling over the risotto with our suspect.
Which was to die for, by the way.
Okay, next time I'm hitting on a guy you like, come clean with me before I go out with him so you don't have to arrest me to break up the date.
Madison, that's not...
No, I get it. You're hot for Castle. You want to make little Castle babies. Why couldn't you just be honest? What? He can hear us. Oh, really? Yes. What's behind the mirror? Yeah. Oh, is that on TV?
Hey there! Sorry we missed the pumpkin gnocchi. They're really good.
You lied to me. You knew that Wolf wanted out of Q3,
Oh, boy.
and you knew that he was going to sue you.
You know about that?
Yeah, I know about that.
Okay, but I didn't lie. I just neglected to say anything about it. Okay, you know how hard it is to open a restaurant in Manhattan? If word got out that Wolf was trying to leave, it would have ruined me. 2 weeks ago, Wolf tells me he wants out of the restaurant biz. Completely out of nowhere. Says he's trying to change his life. Now I'm thinking he's being poached. So I start offering better equipment,
Ooh,
a
that's
bigger
possible.
piece of the business,
I
whatever
didn't
he
think
wants.
about that.
He insists he's really getting it out and that I can't change his mind. It was like something changed in his life. Now I was gonna let him out.
Okay, but some of this, there's so many questions I have still.
I swear, Bags, I didn't kill her.
I asked her to stay in town in any case.
Yes, I know, I heard. Everything.
Selling his steaks in the restaurant, a backpack full of cash. That sounds like Wolf was getting ready to run.
Yes, but from what? Hey, guys.
Hey, I'm so sorry to cut out on you earlier.
No worries.
He clocked Wolf doing business with the bookie at Two Bridges Bar. Apparently, your boy likes to bet big.
He was in deep with
Gambling. Okay, that explains a lot.
Does this bookie have a name? Wesley Slade, Detective Beckett, NYPD. We're investigating the murder of
Oh
Balthazar
man,
Wolf.
finally. I'm sitting here losing my mind because I'm so
Well, given the marks on his
confused.
body after the beating your boys gave him, I think you have.
Let's say, for the sake of argument, that he owed a lot.
How much, hypothetically?
25,000. Maybe he couldn't pay, so maybe
25,000.
he needed some encouragement.
Maybe the encouragement went too far.
25,000.
So he paid what he owed.
Yeah.
And went his merry way.
When?
The day he died.
That's why he's
he put
15.
A backpack full of cash was 25,000 on the table, and asked for his ring back.
His ring? What kind of ring?
Diamond engagement ring.
Why'd you have it?
For who?
Hypothetically.
A couple of weeks back, he sent my guys to collect. Didn't have the money. Gave some sob story about a woman, how he spent everything he had on a diamond ring. So, when my guys go to give him some encouragement, oh, what do they find? A nice diamond ring. Nice. Must have sent him back 10, 15 grand on my money.
So you guys took it for collateral?
An engagement ring makes perfect sense. That's why he broke things off with Mrs. Myers. That's why he took $15,000
Exactly.
out of his account 2 weeks ago.
That makes so much sense. But who?
We went to the restaurant right after. We didn't find it at the crime scene.
Unless we did find it, and we just didn't know it.
And it's in the cake.
Thank you. You remember what Spike was saying about why Wolf was staying late?
Yeah, he was finishing off that cake.
That was for. It was an engagement.
Cake with a heart-shaped mold on it.
With the ring.
He wasn't running away.
He was engaging.
He was going to propose.
Proposing.
But to who? And why hasn't she come forward yet?
Maybe she's scared. Maybe she's in danger.
Or maybe she killed him.
Oh my god.
So, have you decided?
No.
I'm dying to know the answer here.
Again, David, I'm so
Can you
sorry
decide
for your
quicker, please?
We're back through the phone logs from the restaurant and Wolf's cell. Every call's accounted for.
What about the cafe uptown?
The wait staff all checked out. They're adamant that Wolf never met anybody there.
Oh my
You have a
god.
relationship with somebody without leaving any evidence.
Maybe the ring wasn't his. Maybe he was holding it for a friend.
No, it had to be his.
No,
Look at his behavior.
yeah, he literally
stopped
purchased it.
sleeping around. He was paying off his debt. He sold the one thing in life he actually cared about just to get that ring back. There's only one reason a man cleans up his act.
Yeah, but murder isn't the usual response to a proposal.
Unless you got something to lose.
He did like married women.
Who are you?
Hey, Maddie.
Oh, that's her.
Come in.
I thought you said I was off the hook.
Yeah, witnesses have you at the party until after the time of death.
And why am I here? Anyone ever offered you one of these?
No. You?
Not yet. I had no idea Wolf was even serious with anyone.
Can you think of any girl that he was close to?
Every time I saw him, he was with someone different. It's hard to believe he'd ever commit.
The guy lived his job 24/7. It had to be somebody at the restaurant.
This is
Not
killing me.
necessarily. I fell in love with random women on the subway.
If you can think of anyone, call me.
I'm sorry about lying to you.
I fall in love with operators on the phone. Even asked one out a couple years ago, but she was in Bangladesh.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't seeing you as a cop, but as my friend. You know, the girl who stole her mom's makeup to give me a makeover. The first who told me that kissing boys might involve some tongue.
Oh, yeah.
I bought a falafel from the stand every day for 2 months just so I could talk to a falafel girl.
Yeah, you mean like Deming showing up every morning for coffee just to run into Beckett?
Wait, what?
The one who dragged me to stand outside Brent Edwards' brownstone for hours on end just to catch a glimpse of him through the window.
Maybe it's him. Maybe that's Wolf's big secret.
That's not his secret. She is.
That's his foster brother's girlfriend.
Yep.
Well, it definitely made proposing tricky.
Everything makes sense now. Everything, the final piece has been
How long did
placed.
you know Wolf, Cecily?
What makes a man, a self-professed bad boy, suddenly declare himself after 10 years? Unless something changed.
Cecily, these are your phone records. 4 months ago, you started calling your OBGYN regularly. You're pregnant. It's Wolf's, isn't it?
No one was supposed to know. It was supposed to be my secret. But when David told Wolf we were pregnant, somehow he knew. He knew.
If you loved him so much, why stay with David?
Because David doesn't leave. David doesn't sleep with every girl who walks by. We have no idea how hard it is to love someone knowing they're going to break your heart. If I couldn't trust him as a man, how could he be a father? I had to make a choice. Oh God, please don't tell David.
Are you sure he doesn't already know? Where was he the night that Wolf was murdered?
At home. With me in bed.
All night?
Oh
God.
my god.
I had been having trouble sleeping, so David gave me a pill, the kind the doctor said was okay. It was the only time he's ever given me a pill.
He killed us. Yep.
He's not talking. Yeah, but he didn't have to. I found Wolf's backpack in their apartment, along with the extra cash.
Of course
We
he
also
took the
found
money.
a pair of his shoes with cracked soles from the liquid nitrogen.
I mean, guys like Wolf, they come in, they upset the apple cart. Of course, he makes you feel alive, but eventually you know he's just going to let you down. So why risk it?
Because the heart wants what the heart wants. Speaking of, I gotta get out of here. Oh, I gotta get home. Alexis has a little head-heart problem of her own. And I want to be there for the decision.
I want to know this decision. You should go.
Case closed?
Damn it.
Thank you so much for all of your help. Can I take a rain check?
Somewhere else you need to be.
Yeah. How about tomorrow?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Oh, you decided to go away for the weekend with your friends.
They're picking me up in an hour.
You don't sound thrilled with
Okay.
your decision.
I'm not. Feel awful about it, but either way, it's the same. Lacey? Yeah, I'm so sorry, but my dad just told me I can't go. I have to stay home and study for exams this weekend. Yeah, I know. Can you believe it? Yeah, so much for having a cool dad.
Dude.
Well, I'm sorry, and just take lots of pictures and text them to me. Okay, bye. Thank you.
You won't be thanking me when you see what I have planned for this weekend. 1,001 ways to distract someone who's studying. We start by freezing ping pong balls.
Hey, okay guys, let's remember to be sharp, respectful, and attentive. So, David killed Wolf?
Yeah, it turns out that he intercepted a text that Wolf sent Cecily asking about the baby, and at first he was going to approach Cecily about it until he realized that eventually she would leave him, as long as Wolf was alive.
Wow, very Cain and Abel.
Yeah. So, I take it that you're swamped.
Always. Why?
I thought that we could get a drink and catch up.
That'd be great. Apparently, we have a lot of catching up to do.
Cool. That's the end. All right. Every time they go, like, the screen goes black, I swear it sits there for a long ass time before it continues. I'm like, we coming back anytime soon? Like, anyways. Great episode. I really like that one. They're hesitant with each other. You can tell. They're like, they're beating around the feels. The inevitability. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already. See y'all next time.